Yes, Satan! Hello everybody, I'm your friend in the neighborhood Let's Play SpiderMwa. Welcome you back to Let's Play Blind 5 Days a Stranger. As we left off, we had a nightmare, and that's we have apparently killed everybody. Or something like that. Oh, let's continue just searching the house. Because it's day 2! And something must be different around this place. Stop creaking. You old house. Now then again, if you hear the creaking noises, it could be that the life is coming back to the house as we are all here. And it's trying to spook us and all that. Maybe you know. He did say that the house might be sentient or something. Jim can't be older than 16, and he's wearing some mutation of a school uniform. Yeah, the mutation being a t-shirt and black pants. Yeah, that's not a uniform. Usually it's more classier than that. Jim? Hi, Mr. Trilby. Do you know where the others are? Well, I don't know where Mr. Harty is. But Miss Taylor's up in the library. The library? On the 2nd floor. I think she broke the door or something. Thanks. What are you reading there? Treasure Island. I found it in the living room. How are you liking it? It's a bit heavy going. I think I prefer Terry Pratchett. Treasure Island is heavy going, and Terry Pratchett is not. Have anybody ever read Terry Pratchett? I know I haven't, but I played the adventure games, and just judging, and I've seen the Hogfather, the movie. Last Christmas I watched it. It's an awesome movie. If you've seen those, but never read the books, you can pretty much tell that Terry Pratchett books are really heavy reading. Because it has its own universe that needs to explain itself and everything. That's a lot of heavy reading. Treasure Island? Not so heavy reading. It's quite an easy book to read. It's children's books after all. This guy has his worlds twisted around about what needs heavy reading and what's not. Really, seriously. You seen AJ anywhere? Not since yesterday morning. He seemed really anxious about something. Did he say why? No. Just said something about getting to the bottom of all of this. And he left the room and I never saw him again. How are you feeling? Okay, I guess. I had this really horrible dream. But you don't want to hear about it. You're taking this imprisonment thing very well, I must say. Well, it's not that different to boarding school, really. Except there's no one to hit you across the knuckles when you talk too much at night. That's all. Okay, Mr. Trilby. Jim is a very interesting character. Very interesting indeed. It could be Simone walking upstairs. Now, you'll have to excuse me if I keep sniffling a lot. I have a little cold going on. So, you'll have to excuse that. I don't think there's anybody outside. I'm gonna go see where Simone is. And also, I'm gonna find out where Philip is. I'm sure they're both at upstairs somewhere. So, let's go check the areas out. Yeah, definitely broke the lock there. Anybody in the study? Nope. So let's go check the library then. Hello, Simone. Well, it's not Simone walking around. A collection of old road maps and atlases. Probably tragically out of date. Evidently someone's been doing a little research here. A some bleached skull, probably placed here to add a gothic ambiance. Anything else? No, books. Lovingly bound textbooks on gardening. Books on photography, cartooning, and watercoloring. Several volumes of something called the Digest of the Visual Arts. Seems like somebody was an artist. A complete unabridged Oxford English Dictionary. These don't come cheap. The 1988 edition of the Encyclopedia Britannica with Wagner to Woodlouse missing. Anything else? This shelf is full of nothing but photo albums. Well, that could be important. Historical text on most of the really well-known noble families. History of the Defoe lineage. That looks interesting. Hey, we're gonna get that. Definitely. I think it's about time I read up on the Defoe family. And we also need to read that newspaper that Philip gave us. Hey, Miss Taylor. Ah, hello, Mr. Treby. Do you know where the others are? Well, Philip says he was going into the garden. I don't know where Jim is. And AJ's still missing. Thanks. Sleep well? To be honest, not really. I had this terrible dream. Someone had killed you and Philip and Jim. I remember a huge guy with a welding mask. Let me guess, he took off the mask and he looked exactly like you. No, actually he looked exactly like you. What does it mean? Frankly, I don't want to know. So she saw the same dream as us. Literally the same dream. It's weird. Did you break the lock on the door? No, I just came up here. It was like that. I suppose AJ must have done it. He must have been reading from that pile of books. I don't know exactly. You'd have to ask him. So I take it AJ hasn't turned up yet. No. Do you think he found a way out? If he did, he didn't have the decency to tell us. I wouldn't be surprised. He's kind of jumpy. Maybe he just saw an opportunity and took it. Maybe. What do you know about AJ? Not much. He refused to tell us anything about himself. Where he came from, who he came here, why he came here, not even his full name. Kind of suspicious, isn't it? Do you think he has some kind of agenda? I really wouldn't know. Of course, you're no one to judge when it comes to withholding names. How are you holding up? Oh, spare me the gallantry. I'm just fine. See you later. Sure. No need to be a bitch about it. I'm being a gentleman here. I can't think of a use of any of these books at the moment. Fine, let's get out of here. Let Simone do her thing. Well, excuse me. So let's look at the article. It's an article cut out of the magazine called Treasure Hunting Monthly. The Mystery of Defoe Manor. The Defoe Manor, one of the country's more notorious stately homes, is renowned for being a great source of untold wealth. But what is the curse that surrounds the creaking house? The mansion was built in the early 19th century by the legendary explorer Roderick Defoe in celebration of his retirement and marriage. Sir Roderick disappeared along with his only son on the 15-year anniversary of his wife's sudden death. After that, the house fell into the possession of a succession of heirs, most of whom died or disappeared in mysterious circumstances. The house was left abandoned after the last heir was thought to have died in 1946, but until the recent appearance of Clarence Defoe, who managed to prove his connection to the lineage and inherit the house. Huh. So for a very long time, this place was abandoned until Clarence appeared and he suffered the same curse as his ancestors. This place is definitely cursed. A History of the Defoe Family, Volume 7. Roderick Defoe, later Sir Roderick Defoe, is probably the most famous of the lineage. Using a lot of the inheritance he attained when his parents died suddenly, he embarked on a series of adventures throughout the globe, earning quite a reputation as a colonial explorer. He retired from adventuring at the age of 40 when he met his future bride, Belinda Rothman, and fell instantly in love. He built a luxury manor in the English countryside, and the couple moved in as soon as work was complete. By all accounts, the couple were deliriously happy, which is what made Belinda's sudden death while giving birth to their only son Matthew all the more tragic. Sir Roderick was in mourning for a long time, leaving the upbringing of Matthew in the hands of numerous nannies and tutors. When he finally did start taking an interest in his son, he was known to be bitterly disappointed that his son rejected the idea of joining the army, preferring to pursue art and literature. As Matthew neared the age of 15, however, he and his father seemed to grow closer. They didn't always see eye to eye, but they seemed to understand each other and offer unconditional love. And then, on Matthew's 15th birthday, he and Roderick disappeared. A servant found bloodstains in one of the rooms, but no bodies were found. The fate of Sir Roderick and his wayward sons remains a mystery to this day, the first of many mysterious disappearances connected to the Defoe line and the family house. Well, if they really did disappear and Matthew was only 15, who inherited the house? Must have been one of Roderick's brothers, sisters, cousins, somebody? I mean, seriously, it's not a continuation of a straight continuation of the lineage, really. Or maybe it is. I don't know. Nothing is explained here. well, let's see if there's anybody in this room now. The bathroom. Nobody. Okay, let's go downstairs. And damn, no, stop running. I better catch it then. Ha 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 ha. Why aren't you laughing? Why aren't you laughing right now? That was effing gold. This time that wasn't a movie quote. That was a game quote. If you know the game, good for you. It's an awesome game. So let's go see what Philip is up to. If anything. There he is. Philip Harty, a rather wild-eyed young man in a leather jacket and khaki. He's wearing khaki, huh? Well, let's talk to the man. Hey, Mr. Harty. Well, look who's up. Do you know if AJ's turned up yet? Not to my knowledge. In fact, I don't think we'll be seeing him ever again. Why not? Well, if this is some kind of reality TV stunt, he must have been in on it. Maybe he's gone to file reports on how all the hidden cameras are working. I honestly doubt this is the work of the BBC, Philip. Do you have a better explanation? Not yet. Well then. What are you doing with that metal detector? It's actually part of the plan to get out of here. Oh, good. I've heard there's some kind of family tomb buried somewhere under the grounds. If I can find it, there might be another way to the surface. And I presume any family valuables they have down there would be an unexpected bonus. Hey, don't judge not lest ye be judged as well. You're a cat burglar, for God's sake. At least I have a sense of priorities. Well, when you found an escape route and saved us all, I'll be sure to apologize profusely. How do you know the tomb's there? I don't. That's what the metal detector's for. How do you know there's anything to detect? It's probably a stone and dusty corpses. Actually, you'd be surprised how much metal can be found in a tomb. Belt buckles, coffin handles, candlesticks, gold, silverware, implying something. Oh, goodness me, no. Listen, the tomb could be on the other side of the grounds for all you know. Sure, but this is as good a place as any to start. And until I see some compelling evidence for its location, I'll continue my systematic sweep. Are you the one who dug up half the lawn? Yep. I was trying to dig my way out of this place. But the ground gets really solid 2 feet down, and the wall foundations go even further. Well, that would explain the holes nearest the walls. What about the others? Alright, I was looking for treasure. Happy now? You want some kind of metal? Just with a general interest, you understand. Any luck? With treasure? Nah. Found some kind of pipeline running under the lawn, but not much else. How you doing? Oh, I'm just fine. And when I find a way out, I'll be even better. Can I borrow your metal detector? What do you want it for? I'm not sure yet. Brilliant. Well, I'll give you a shout when I'm finished with it. See you around. Whatever. Actually, let's talk to him, ask about. Have you seen the others? Last I saw Jim, he was in the dining room. Don't know about the tailor woman. Thanks. See you around. Whatever. Well, isn't he helpful? I wonder what I should do. The metal detector isn't that useful to us right now because I seriously wouldn't know what to do with it. Let's go look around a little bit. I'm not sure if I need to talk to the others again. You know, to trigger something. But it doesn't hurt just to take a little look around the roozy. Just to be safe if we have missed something. And seriously, that really, the lion head looks like Chewbacca's head. I don't know. Whispering in my ear, making me feel uncomfortable. Seriously, whispering is really uncomfortable where you don't know who's whispering and where it's coming from. It is a very spooky aspect to add to the ambiance. That's not really creepy, that one. That sounds like a freaking fart. AJ? No? Didn't think so. Anything else in here that we could use? Any of you use of these books at the moment? I can't think what to do with it. Nothing else there. Can we take the skull? I don't want that. I don't want a nasty thing. Well, you are a thief. You should steal something. Can we look at the chair? No, I don't want to walk there. I want to look at the chair. Unless I'm very much mistaken, it's Simone Taylor, television personality. Hey, Miss Taylor. Oh, hello, Mr. Trevi. No, she doesn't have anything new to say. Nothing new. Nothing new from the bitch tits. Can't really think of what else to do. So I'm gonna leave it here. Next time, we are gonna explore more of the house, probably talk more to the people, and also find a way if we can get the metal detector from Philip and use it on something. Don't know what, but we'll find out eventually. So until then, I hope you all have a good evening, good afternoon, and a good morning, and I will see you all. Stop walking up there. Next time. Take care, people. Bye.